Lunch Bunch, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a McDonald's breakfast mukbang. I love McDonald's breakfast. It is probably my favorite thing that they have on the menu. So let's go ahead and dig in. They had to bring me the food out to the car because I went to the drive-thru and they needed me to pull over and wait, and they forgot my hash brown, so they brought me out my other hash brown in an extra bag. So we'll just toss that somewhere. I'll pick it up later. So I've got myself a Coke, and in here I've got a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, which is what I always get from McDonald's. I love these, they're so good. And then I also have a hash brown. And then of course I got my son breakfast, and he is in the living room eating his breakfast. So let's see if we can get a thumbnail out of all of this, something that'll work. Anything there look cute? Let's hope so. So good. My favorite McDonald's breakfast. We don't need that anymore. I can just go away. It was annoying me. Okay, so I have 35 minutes on my memory card. I mean, this shouldn't take me 35 minutes to eat. I think we'll probably have a 15 to 20 minute video. That's my guess. But anyway, hash brown is kind of cold. Kind of sad. It's okay. It's mediocre at best, but I'll eat it anyways. So where to begin with the life updates? The property that we bought next door, they're still working on it. They've been working on it for probably 3 weeks now, as far as hauling everything away. They demolished it all in 2 days. They're still working on the haul away. Which is kind of becoming a bit of a pain because we're just ready for it to all be gone and over with. But I know it's a very small business. It's one guy and his 12-year-old kid, so, and for the price we're paying, you really can't beat it. We're paying $5 grand for the demolish, the haul away, backfilling dirt where the foundation was, so you really can't complain. But I'm getting aggravated because he keeps telling us it'll be done by this time frame, and then it's not. And it's stop setting expectations. Just get it done. I forgot. I'm vlogging right now. Vlogging for today. I'm gonna go check on my kid really quickly. Yeah, he's fine. I mean, I heard him coughing a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear him or not either, but I just want to make sure that he was okay. I always chop his food up, cut it up, whatever. So shouldn't be too much of a choking hazard, but still makes me a little nervous. Anyways, I'm vlogging this week, so I need to show the vlog what I'm having for breakfast. Okay, so this is what breakfast looks like. Say hello to the mukbang. Hi, mukbang. So we have the bacon, egg, and cheese bagel from McDonald's, as I showed you guys a minute ago, and then I've got a hash brown that I've already started eating, and a Coke. Say bye, mukbang. Bye, mukbang. Okay, so anyway, we're still working on all of that. Excuse me. I started a new job. I don't know if it's not really new to me, but I'm not gonna say who I work for or where I work for, but I hand out food samples. I'll leave it at that. I did this job for 4 years, 3 years ago, and I loved it. It was a really good job. But the company I work for has an extremely high turnover when it comes to management, and when I quit, there's just there's a ton of drama on our team, such like a lot of bickering and fighting, and it was really getting annoying. My manager was getting ready to quit. My district manager was getting ready to quit, or he got fired. I think he had just gotten fired. And they were making like a bunch of policy changes, and there's like a bunch of stuff going on. And then I had an opportunity to take a unpaid internship for dog grooming, and so I quit. And so that's why I quit the job the first time. The job itself, I loved the job. The job is great. It's a lot of fun. It's easy money. I mean, I have to stand for 6 hours a day, but other than that, it's a really easy job, and it pays really decently. So, 3 years later, I kind of need to go back to work because we got some bills we need to get paid down. And so I went back to my old job. Sorry, that pop is giving me the burps. Anyway, it's been really weird coming back in because it's like in a completely new team. New manager who I've never met. Like, I think there's 3 people still on the team that I used to work with the last time I worked this job. And other than that, like, I'm the new kid, except I worked the job for 4 years. So technically, I have more experience than pretty much everybody on the team, including the manager. Because she's only worked the job, I think, for like maybe 2 years, year and a half. I know the assistant manager told me she's only been there a year and a half. And then most everybody else on the team, I think, has only been there 2 years to a year and a half to 6 months. And so I'm coming in and I'm like the new kid, and yet I'm not the new kid, and it's, I don't know, and it's so weird not knowing anybody. Like, it's just weird. It's a weird feeling. Because, like, normally when you start a new job, you don't know anybody, and you don't know the job. And so everybody's like trying to help you learn the job. And therefore, you kind of get to know people while they're trying to help you learn. Well, I know the job. I don't really need any help. It took me like a day or two to figure out where everything's located at in our kitchen, because the kitchen's been completely rearranged and nothing is where it used to be. So that was a little bit of a learning experience. And now there's an ice machine, and we didn't used to have an ice machine, so, you know, I had to, like, not that that was very complicated or anything, but, like, they had to show me where the ice machine was, where before we used to have, like, bags of ice in our freezer that we used. But other than that, like, within a day or so, like, I've pretty much got everything figured out. I've had 6 days of work already. But so far, like, I've pretty much figured out where everything's at in the kitchen. I'm learning the new policies that were put in place, and I'm pretty much good to go. And so I feel like people aren't really talking to me a whole lot because, like, they don't know me. So it's kind of like, and people are talking to me, but it's just different. You know, like I said, normally when you're learning a new job, people are talking to you about the job and helping you learn the job, and then, like, you get to know each other. But, like, I don't need that. So it's kind of awkward getting a conversation going, I guess. And plus, like, I'm just a naturally awkward person. Like, I am the most awkward person. I'm a water person. Awkward person in real life. Like, I am socially awkward. Like, I don't know how to handle social situations very well. And it's taken me, like, a long time to really learn how to carry a conversation with somebody I don't know. Because for years, somebody would ask me how I'm doing, and I'd say, I'm good. And that would be it. Like, I wouldn't ask them how they're doing. I wouldn't continue the conversation. Like, and it's not like I don't want to interact with people. I'm really awkward. I'm really bad with it. And so I think that's kind of, like, conflicting there with getting conversations going with people, because, like, I don't know these people, which puts me in this, like, awkward feeling, and then, like, I have to, like, work at it, you know. It doesn't just come naturally to me to just strike up a conversation. Like, I have to work at it, and I don't know. Anybody out there understand what I'm saying? Hopefully. When I found out one of the ladies I work with lives down the street from me, so We kind of have some things in common. She has some of the same issues I have with similar people. Like, her next door neighbor is extremely loud, and possibly a drug dealer. My next door neighbors are extremely loud, and possibly drug dealers. And I don't know, we're on the same street. We don't have the same neighbor, but we have some of the same other issues just because of the neighborhood we live in. Does that make sense? Anyway. This is so good, but like the bagel tends to like want to stick in my throat. So I feel like I have a hard time swallowing. So I'm pretty sure I ran into one of you guys at work the other day. And I can't remember your name, but if you watch my channel and you know who you are, let me know in the comment down below. I'm pretty sure her and I worked together. I think we worked together at the same job for a little while. So like I knew her previously before YouTube. And then if she's the same person I'm thinking of, she started following me on YouTube. And I can't remember your name, and I feel really bad for that. But her and her husband were at my work the other day shopping, and I seen her, and I got real awkward. I don't know why. Like I said, like we worked together before I did YouTube. Like we didn't really know each other that well because she didn't work there super long. And when I seen her, I just got all awkward and stupid, and like, I don't know. I got weird. I got weird. Like I recognized her, and I'm pretty sure that she watches my YouTube channels because I've seen her comments before on my channel. I'm like 99% sure that she watches on my YouTube channel, my YouTube videos. And I just got really awkward. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm weird. If you ever see me out in public and you recognize me from my YouTube channels, like feel free to come up and say hi to me. Feel free to come talk to me. It's not that I don't want to talk to you. It's that I'm just socially awkward and I'm weird. Okay? Let's just leave it at that. It was one of those things like I didn't know what to say. And I was like, I'm pretty sure we worked together, but I wasn't 100% sure. And then I'm pretty sure she watches my YouTube channel, but I'm not 100% sure. And I didn't want to be like, oh, hey, you watch my YouTube videos? And she'd be like, no. You know, like, you're weird. So I just didn't really say anything. I don't know. This sandwich is so good. If you guys get McDonald's breakfast, let me know in the comment below. What's your favorite breakfast food from McDonald's? I got my son. Did I tell you already? I might have. I got him a bacon, egg, and cheese on a biscuit and a hash brown. And then I cut up some cherry tomatoes for him to eat as well. Because I don't think he'll eat the biscuit and I don't think he'll eat the bacon. I think he'll eat the hash brown and I think he'll eat the eggs. I think everything else he'll just leave. So I also seen one of my ex-boyfriends at work yesterday. That was awkward. Like, at first I didn't recognize him. Because, like, this guy, we only dated, like, a month. We didn't know each other very well when we started dating. We dated, like, a month. He got really possessive. Like, I was literally at my friend's house when I broke up with him. I was at my best friend's house. We were studying for one of our college classes. We had a business class together. And we had an exam coming up. And we had a project, a final project we had to do. And we were studying. And I told him, I can't hang out with you. I'm going to my friend's house so we can study. And he showed up at my friend's house. Like he called and blew up my phone for like a while. Like nearly the entire time I was at my friend's house. Just blowing up my phone. Even though I told him, I have to study. I can't talk to you. I have to study. And he just like shows up at my friend's house. Like, I don't know what he thought was going on. Like, I think he thought I was cheating on him and expected to find, like, another guy there. But, like, I'm not a cheater. That's not my style. I don't do that. And, like I said, like, we didn't know each other very well. We dated for, like, a month. And he was just getting out of a bad relationship. So I think he still had some issues left over from that. And he showed up at my friend's house being all possessive and like, what are you doing? Are you really studying? Who's here with you? Whose house is this? Blah, 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 blah. My friend comes out and she's like, dude, like, we have to study. Go away, you know? And I broke up with him. I can't remember if I broke up with him right there or if I got a hold of him, like a day or two later and broke up with him. But I was like, dude, like, I'm not playing that game, you know? And then he got all weird about it and was like, I love you. And granted, I think I was telling him I loved him too, but it's like, when you've only known each other a month, it's more lust than it is love, you know what I'm saying? And so, I was like, in my heart of hearts and deep down, I was like, dude, I've known you like a month. Chill the fuck out, you know? And it was like, messy and weird and awkward. Anyway, I seen him at work. It's the first time I've seen him in probably 8 years, because I think I was like 20 when I dated him. And I saw him, and I couldn't recognize him. I was like, he looked familiar, but I couldn't place it. So I kept looking at him, and he was looking at me, and I kept looking at him. And then it hit me, and I was like, oh my God, look away, don't make eye contact, don't talk to me, walk away. He didn't say anything to me. He just kept moving. Like, he was kind of looking at me the same way I was looking at him, like, I recognize you, but I can't place you. But keep in mind, like, we dated for like a month, you know, 8 years ago. So, it's not that surprising that neither of us remember each other 8 years later. Or at least recognize each other 8 years later. But that happened. Oh! Something else happened. I can swallow this stuff down. I just left by it. And I'll tell you what happened. Love that sandwich, but that bagel, hard to swallow. Okay, so what happened? I was handing out samples of ice cream the other day. Was it ice cream? Yeah. I had ice cream samples. And I can't just, like, set them out in my cart for people to come and take them because they will melt. So, like, I, like, scoop it out in a little cup as people come along. And this guy comes up and asks if he wants a sample, and he says, yes, he does. And I start to put my gloves on, and then he says, do I get a prostate exam with my sample? And I know he was joking because I was putting on gloves, but, like, that's still a super inappropriate thing to say to somebody that you don't know. Plus, I'm at work, you know? Like, this isn't like a, to you, it's like a casual Sunday, but to me, like, I'm working, you know? And I looked at him and I said, I don't get paid enough for that. And he said, where's your sense of adventure? Which to me was, like, taking it a little too far, because then it's kind of like, you really want this? Like, is this your kink? Is this what you're into? Like, and then his wife was right there, and she's just laughing about it, and the whole thing was awkward and weird for me. I was like, dude, like, I didn't say anything else to that, but, like, inside, I'm like, that's inappropriate, you know, like, I'm sure he was just joking, but he just got himself labeled a dirty old man. And, yeah, I mean, not much else happened to that, because what am I supposed to do? You know, like, I can't be rude or mean or nasty to the customer, because the customer's always right, even when they're wrong. But that happened. And then I had another guy, which you get this a lot when you do food samples, but I was handing out the ice cream, and this old man, like, he comes up and wanting the ice cream, okay, whatever, give him the ice cream, and then he's like, Baskin-Robbins has nothing to worry about. This isn't very good. And I think I'm going to go buy some Breyer's ice cream later. All while eating the ice cream I just gave him. And my whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, dude, I could give two shits what you think about this ice cream. Like, I literally don't care. And he's all complaining about the price on it. And the price is too expensive. And honestly, the price is pretty comparable to any other ice cream. Unless you're going to go to Walmart and get the great value for like $1.50. Or however much that is. It was $5 for a carton of ice cream. I think that's pretty comparable. But he was just bitching and bitching and bitching the whole time, standing there eating the ice cream. And most people will take a sample and leave. Or if they don't like it, they'll throw away and leave. But then every now and then you get these oddballs who want to sit there and bitch. And it's like, I'm not the ice cream police, okay? I did not make this ice cream. I am not personally getting paid when this ice cream sells. Nobody consulted me on pricing. I'm just here to give you a sample of it. And tomorrow, I'm probably going to have peanuts. Okay, like, I just met this ice cream this morning. It's not serious for me. I literally don't care. And I don't know you. And I don't care about your ice cream preferences. Like, I could give two shits. Go away. I seriously don't care. And he's just bitching. And it's like, what do you want me to fucking do about it? Like, this is what I'm thinking inside. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do about it? Because there's literally nothing I can do about it except for maybe scoot the trash can closer to you so you could throw it away. But you're sitting there eating it as you bitch about it. And it's just annoying. It's like, dude, why? Why? Nobody cares. Okay? Okay. So anyways, that is it for my McDonald's mukbang. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite McDonald's breakfast that you've ever had. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.